from Seneca Learning, and today we're going to look at percentage changes. So let's get going. So if we're looking at an item that originally cost £30, it's risen by 50%. What is the new price? So a 50% increase is the same as starting with your 100%, your full amount, and you're adding 50%. So we're looking for 150% of that £30. So once we've got that, we can think about how do you write 150% as a decimal. So 50% would be 0.5, 100% would be 1.0, 75% would be 0.75. So 150% we divide by 100 to give us 1.5. So that's what we call our multiplier. So to use that multiplier, we take it, 1.5, and we times it by our original amount to give us the new amount. So that's increased by 50% by timesing by 1.5. So let's have a look at some questions. What is 70% of a number the same as? So if we're taking 7% of something, that would be a 30% decrease. So it's this one. We know that because if you work out the difference between 70% and 100%, that would be 30%. And also, we can multiply by 0.7. So again, that's just changing 70% into a decimal by dividing by 100. And here's a video. I'm just going to skip that, and you can watch it in your own time. So to work out percentage change, it's equal to the change, so the amount of change, divided by what we started with, the original amount, times by 100. To work out the change, we can do, if it's an increase, we can do new divided by the new value divided by the old value. If it's a decrease, we'll do the old value divided by the new value. That's just to keep the answer positive come the end. So if someone is buying ingredients for £20 and sells pancakes using those ingredients for £35, then their profit is 35 minus 20, which is £15. So their percentage change is £15. So if we take the change, the amount of change we had, so 15, the profit in this situation, divide it by the original amount, which is £20, times by 100, will give you 75%. So we know that the profit is 75%. So if Johnny buys a chair for 240 and sells it for 300, what is the percentage increase? So the change is the new amount, subtract the old amount. 300 minus 240 is 60. Now remember the change for calculating percentage. So percentage change is the change divided by the original times by 100. It's a percentage. What else? So plug in the numbers. We got the change divided by the original, 60 divided by 240 times by 100, which we can simplify if we want to, or we could just put that into a calculator. A quarter times 200 give us 25, not 35. No, percentage change or percentage increase is 25%. I'm going to skip this video again and you can watch it in your own time. So what is 150% of a number the same as? So it would be a 50% increase on what you started with, and multiply by 15, that doesn't sound right. Multiply by 1.5 because 150% divided by 100 would give us the multiplier, 1.5. Another video I'm just going to skip over. Again, if you wanted to watch that in your own time, that's fine. So if a loaf of bread originally cost £3, but has had its price discounted by 40%, what is the new price? So we're thinking a slightly different way now. So we're thinking about it originally cost £3. We want to decrease that value by 40%. So we're going to work out our multiplier first. So we'd think we're starting with 100%. We're taking off 4%. That's going to leave us with 60%. So our multiplier in that situation would be 0.6 to get from 60% to 0.6 divided by 100. And we do 3 times 0.6. 3 times 0.6 is 1.8.